Hey, yo, what it is and what's good? Welcome back to the 280 Plus podcast. I'm your host, Los Def. And before we get started, man, I'd like to thank the audience, thank the viewers, thank the listeners, man. And if you're watching here on YouTube, I'd like you to hit that subscribe button, hit the like button for me. You know what I'm saying? If you're on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, you know what I mean? Add me to you, you know, turn the notifications on. And man, we're giving it to you every week, man, every Wednesday, new episodes. And yeah, like I said, we're a year in, man, and I couldn't have done it without y'all, man. So, I appreciate the love, man. So, yeah, man, we got a real special guest in here tonight, man. Yo, brother, introduce yourself.
What's going on, family? What's going on, world? Yo, ShotByGreenlight, aka Rare. Those that know me from way back call me Lil. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All right, baby. Shaking and moving, man.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. Yeah, like I said, yeah, I know you by a couple names, you know what I'm saying? I call, you know, Khalil and yeah, it's like it's funny because like I know, right? My bad. The rapper and videographer, it's like you got an alter ego. Like it's like you know, certain things you kind of go by Greenlight, certain things you going by Rare, and yeah. I thought it was good. Like I didn't even know that was your rap name until I seen the feature.
Starts happening.
Like with Uncle Rob, you know what I'm saying? With Uncle, you know what I'm saying? And that's how we know each other. That's, you know, that's my dog. And then yeah, like kind of putting it together. Oh, Greenlight is Lil, that's all right. Like, you know what I mean, my man got
getting that shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Like for a while I was putting like directed by Rare, you know what I'm saying? Because I didn't want it to become too rare, you know what I'm saying? To where like almost a point where like disappeared, kind of started really taking on its own, you know what I mean? Maybe for it's like really what it is, like the name, you know what I mean? Rare, you know what I'm saying? So yeah. Like Greenlight kind of stamped now. Like when I could kind of
okay, yeah, because I'm Rare, like not to, I mean, that seemed a little too generic. Like it's like a little too like anything could be rare, right? You know what I mean? Like I don't know, but
something rare is special, you know what I mean? Something rare.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, Greenlight been stamped though, man. Like I could kind of tell who's like kind of new around, you know what I'm saying? They really call me Greenlight a lot. It's people that I know from way back call me Greenlight. It'd be like respect, you know what I'm saying? Out of respect.
Okay.
Like niggas that I've been in the studio with that know me from the rapping, you know what I'm saying? Producers, stuff like that. They still call me Rare. And like I said, from way back, yo, that's Lil. You know what I mean?
So and you've been like music, just rapping. How long you been doing that?
Man, I've been rapping since about like 12. You know what I mean?
Okay, but like I mean, like making music, putting it out, like what, like, or you even back then you was?
Yeah, when I was 12, that's when I recorded my first song with my man's Judah down the way. Shout out Judah, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Back in Smith days, we both lived out Fireside. I met him, walk home from school and shit, start chopping it up. He rap, I rap. He got the studio in his basement. He already knew how to produce and do little shit like that. So that was the first time I ever recorded. You know what I'm saying? We ain't put it out though, but that was the first time.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that you got that taste of that. Okay.
Yeah.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Mm-hmm. Yo, so let's get to the shits, man. You know what I'm saying? So if y'all saw episode 56, man, you know what I mean? We was talking about Drake and Pusha T, you know what I mean? And Drake throwing shots at Pusha, whatever. And like, yo, we was anticipating, like, actually we thought it was going to come out last week, you know what I mean? And like, I don't know, maybe we got bad information or, you know, I'm going to blame my guest, man. My man Mark told me it was the 15th, whatever. So, yeah, so it, you know, came out on the 22nd, whatever. Mm-hmm. And, yo, man, like when it came out, whatever, I woke up that day, man. And I was like, yo, I gotta see if he responded. I gotta see if he responded, man. And he didn't really respond. Like he didn't respond. Actually, he said something on Double XL. He basically, the headline is that he shrugged it off. Like basically he was saying like, I guess he was saying like, if it ain't directed, it ain't respected. Like, you know what I mean? He ain't, you know, so did you get a chance to listen to the album at all?
Nah. You know what I'm
saying? Okay.
Like you talking about Pusha joint, right?
Yeah, Pusha Jones.
Like I said, like besides the two songs I heard that we talked about, like I didn't get to tap in yet, but I'm going to though. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm definitely
okay. So he got the singles out, whatever, and I put it on, whatever, and the first track, I don't know, and I'm not gonna give a full breakdown because it's too early to really tell, whatever. But there definitely was some standout tracks. You know what I'm saying? And I would say that I would say that the opinion, what I've been seeing is like it's been favorable. You know what I mean? A lot of people talking heavy, you know what I mean? They really like it. But from the gate, I don't know, the intro, the first song, Brambleton, I could skip through that, you know what I mean? I might have to play that back a couple times. But second track, Let the Smokers Shine the Coops, you know what I mean? Yo, my man called himself Cocaine's Dr. Seuss. You know what I'm saying? I was like, that bar like stuck out to me. You know what I'm saying? And so that's a joint.
Pusha different, man. He ain't nobody to play with in the game with the bar.
Yeah.
Like, yo, bro, did you know this? You know that McDonald's slogan? I don't know if they still.
Yeah, bro. I didn't know they say that's Pusha.
That's crazy, bro. You know what I mean? Like,
it's
creativity on a whole other level. Like, just even outside of music in general. Like, you know what I'm saying? He's definitely one of the greats. You know what I mean? And somebody respect it. You know what I mean? And
okay.
Definitely want to go back and tap in. You know what I mean? Like the first two joints that I heard, I wasn't too. You know what I'm saying? Like I've been more different kind of bag lately. You know what I'm saying? So that right now too at the same time. You know what I'm saying? So
okay.
I'm going to listen, and then I'll be able to give my whole 100% honest feedback on that shit.
Yeah. Well, Pusha, he definitely has a style. You know what I mean? He has a niche. You know what I mean? And some people will even argue that he might be a little bit redundant, like some of his raps. You know what I mean? He rap about a lot of the same stuff, but like you do kind of know what to expect from him. Yeah. You're gonna get good bars, but it's just like the content. Like he don't get too like introspective. You know what I mean? He ain't that type of rapper. You know what I mean?
To know about some of the businesses he got. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Like, and the thing is, like, he might even be talking about some of that. But like, sometimes once he throw the coke in there, like, I'm thinking it's a trap song now. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
and that's another thing that adds to the genius. You know what I'm saying? Like, that can disguise some of these bars so that you got to go back and dissect it. Yo, like, I feel like that's another thing too. Like, I feel like nowadays, like, all right, for instance, like back in the day, like the 80s, 90s, whatever, back, like when albums used to drop, I feel like people listen to them for like months. You know what I'm saying? 3
months. Man. Yes.
That joint vibe to it. You know what I'm saying? Now it's like
for real. Like you might put something in, and even probably when you was driving too, like not even just young, but like, you know what I mean? You might leave something in the whip for months. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Like nowadays it's like the streaming
days, a week, you know what I mean?
Yeah, like if you hold my attention past like 2 weeks, like it's like that might be like, oh yes, that's good. Like that's a classic. Like is that a classic if it lasts 2 weeks? Like
for real. Then another thing too, like a bunch of artists now be dropping on the same day. You got like 5 artists now come out on like the same day. You know what I mean?
Too much music, bro. Yeah.
Listen to like boom, like you know what I mean? Give everybody a couple minutes and shit.
Yep. Yeah, so right out the gate, like I said, that song stood out. That Dreaming of the Past, you know what I mean? I guess that was a song that you said you heard. I like the hook of that, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's
on there.
Yeah.
But I would say that, like, I ain't gonna lie, like some of the stuff, even the joint I like it sounded a little bit dated. You know what I mean? Like it was like, I was like, mate, because it's been 4 years. So like we don't know how old some of these tracks are, you know what I mean? So I'm listening and like, you getting some good bars, but then like obviously Neck and Wrist is hard, you know what I mean? There's a Just So You Remember is pretty good. Diet Coke, we've heard that. The Rock and Roll, so that was the one that Kid Cudi was on, and he actually got, before the album came out, he came out and said like, yo, that was the last song I probably did with Ye. Like I don't fuck with him. Like I'm not cool with him. So, like, I kind of forget now. We might need the fans' help. You know what I mean? Because I kind of forget why they actually had a falling out. Like I know it's been a couple different things and whatever, but what really stood out to me though, like, and this is where it kind of got more modern, and I could tell these are newer tracks. It was the Jones Scrape It Off. Okay. Featuring Lil Uzi and Don Toliver, and I was like, "Oh!" Once I seen Don Toliver, because that's my guy, I was like, "Let me hear that joint, whatever." And that hook is crazy. Uzi, Uzi get off, you know what I mean, whatever. But like it was a good bop. Like I think you gonna hear that song, I think, this summer. Scrape It Off. So I'm quoting that here. And yeah, like I said, it was a concise album, 12 tracks, 35 minutes, you know what I mean? And it felt like an album, like it felt concise, you know what I mean? So I think, maybe until Kendrick.
Was it a mixtape?
It's an album. It's an album.
It's an actual album.
Yeah, it's a real release. Yeah, because he kind of did a rollout for it and all that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I seen the interview he did a couple months ago. I forgot what platform he was on though, but yeah, I seen the interview and shit. He was talking about dropping new music. He didn't mention like a project though. So you know what I mean? That's
okay.
Hitting towards. He probably didn't want to get too much at the time.
Yeah. So did you even hear anything about the Drake stuff? Did you hear Drake's verses or anything? You didn't get to hear it?
Nah, I know they had the beef going on with like a year or two ago, and I know
that was 4 years ago.
That's
that was 4 years, and that's why like we talked about it on the pod too. Like, you gotta check it out. But like, yeah, man, he was like, yo, why Drake come back 4 years later? You know what I mean? Man, Mark, shout out to my guy Mark. He was like, from one petty person to another, you know what I mean? Like, Push don't drop albums. It's been 4 years since Push dropped the album.
He dropped on this shit though. He dropped that.
He did.
Hiroshima on his whole shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
Putting out about him.
The Sun, yeah.
Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? That's like, you gotta chill back. That was the haymaker. Was KO for real. And he had to sit out and get his legs. He had to get his sea legs back and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, you know what I mean? Like, niggas is like, certain niggas is like lions. So like what lions do, they sit back and they wait, you know what I mean? So like when they is a herd, they gonna pick out the weakest one, you know what I'm saying? So like he might not saying push it weak right now, but he might feel as though he see his opportunity to you know what I'm saying? That's just
okay.
I see it and shit. You know what I mean? And it's too, it's business. I feel as though Push just came out with a new project. It's a way to capitalize off it. What he's doing you know what I'm saying, at the same time, you know what I'm saying, niggas be smart.
Yeah, no doubt. Yeah. I feel that. And so like I said, I think we're gonna hear a lot about this. Kendrick drops in a couple weeks, you know what I mean? Like he just announced. So maybe, we're gonna hear album of the year talks just because of who Pusha is.
Yeah.
But like it's I mean, we're gonna see. It's not that it's the beginning of the second quarter, so we about to really start seeing. Hopefully, we see some more projects. Who is there? Anybody that you want to see drop pretty soon? Or
I'm definitely looking forward to Kendrick's project dropping. I'm definitely looking forward to that. I know, like I said, Benny's joint, East joint dropped. I was impressed. I've been tapped into those two tapes.
Yeah.
I mean, Cole kind of been keeping up. You know what I'm saying?
They dropped the Dreamville joint. Yeah, that's on there.
I heard a couple songs on there, so I didn't get to listen to it the whole way through or nothing like that. So I heard a few joints on there.
It's kind of nostalgic. Like just when initially, like once you hear that DJ Drama voice, you like, oh, it take you back to like a time. You know what I'm saying? And
I like the first one they did, or the last one. I don't know if it's the first one, but the last one they did like 2 summers ago. That shit was fire. Some joints. He did a whole like an in studio like documentary.
Yeah. That was where everybody came out there.
Yeah, that was inspiring, man. It's like, damn, because if only we lived on the West Coast and stuff, or in a different, it's a little more
right.
But niggas don't be. How do you hear about shit like that? Like they just letting anybody come through the studio. Like it's like you gotta that Biggie movie. Like you gotta know motherfuckers that know motherfuckers. You know what I
mean? Yep. Facts.
But yo, real quick though, right? Yo, do you like? I feel as though we hitting that shift now, right? With like J. Cole's, the Kendricks, like that's. I'm gonna just say those 2 names right now. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
That bracket, whoever like that whoever niggas throw in that bracket too, it's like I'm not gonna say that they still dropping fire because we getting older at the same time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like I feel as though it's like a shift, man. The times is changing. Like I can hear like it's like a new wave of music coming up, and I feel as though I don't want to see our legends, our greats, conform or to change their style to keep up. And I feel like that's what do at the same time. You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah.
Like,
so are you kind of talking about like it's a young man's game, and you feel like these guys are gonna adapt to be young and stuff like that? Like,
and I feel as though like I'm not gonna say that and make it corny. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like the older you get, you gotta kind of like talk about what you doing. Like appeal to your like age bracket. Find a way to still like that you can still tap into the youth. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I feel like it's like I don't know. I feel like I'm hearing like a transition, like a shift. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, no, there definitely is. Yeah, but I think though too, one thing that I feel like we're seeing is that, you know, hip hop always been like labeled as the young man sport, whatever. But now we actually starting to see a generation of our artists like getting older. These guys, some of these guys that we listened to when we were younger are in their 40s, 50s. You know what I mean? Some of these older dudes, right? So like now, like, but in like other genres, those older guys are allowed to thrive, you know what I mean, and listen to, you know what I mean, and whatever. And like, I think the stature and I think the game is changing. I think we're going to start seeing like older rappers, like we can grow with these older rappers. Like it ain't just, you don't got to be 25, 26, 35 max to rap anymore. Like you could put out music, you know what I mean? And like I said, in rock, these old head rock bands, they be dropping albums into their 60s, like new albums, bro. Like not just some 60s, and selling out concerts. You know what I mean? So like I think like that's why there is a lot of money. Like there's more money, I think, at least possibilities in hip hop, because now it's stratified. Like, you know what I mean? Like Jay-Z is still if he drops anything and he goes on tour, he's a big act. He's a marquee act. It don't matter how old he is. You know what I mean? Like he ain't never gonna be like the oldies. Like he ain't never gonna be like he always gonna be premier. Like, and just same thing. If like fucking, I don't know, like there's rock bands, maybe if the Rolling Stones, I don't even know how many of them dudes is alive, but like, you know what I mean, Metallica or something like that, like they drop, like you ain't gonna tell the difference. Like they gonna sell out. I mean, like, and it's crazy. Like, so I think we're gonna start seeing that more. Like Jim Jones is still like you know what I mean, people still is dropping albums, you know what I mean? Like
he was last year, he went through a phase, man. He probably dropped like 20 videos last year.
That's what I'm saying. Like people, like we got people that are even from our time that are older now, that they evolving in their own way, but they still got their audience. You know what I mean? So, and that's I think what it is gonna be more niche. Like
I want to hear this subject matter open. So like for instance, like when I hear like if a nigga been out of the game for 20 years and shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know a nigga is still not in the streets, you know what I mean? Like,
well, that's maybe with Pusha too. Like, you think about Pusha, like when I'm listening, I'm like, bro, like you can't keep calling yourself the Connect. Like, you know what I mean? Like the Coke, you know what I mean? Like, it's like, bro, like you know 40 something. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
yo, so for instance, like we smart enough, you know what I'm saying, that we got the mind to interpret it into whatever in our life and flip that metaphor into like, yo, I'm exactly do this with my business that I got, you know what I'm saying? Or like a boss would do, you know what I mean? In whatever kind of way I'm gonna carry myself, you know what I'm saying? So, but then when you look at like the average folk, they gonna take it for literally like what he's saying and stuff. And I feel as though like for instance, you're like, yo, I'm gonna keep it real. One shit that kills me, bro, I hate when I be seeing niggas still like be mad old wearing like sneakers with outfits. Like that shit kills me, cause I feel as though like,
oh, well, all right, no, so I feel you, because I can do both. I could do both, bro. I could rock a good shoe, whatever, but like
on the rapping tip, I'm like on the rapping tip. If you know what I mean, you got good sneakers, you niggas is chilling and shit. But when I be seeing like niggas like in their 40s and shit, and like I feel as though like, all right, for instance, like all right, when you see how the young boys dress, you know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, don't sag below the butt, bro, and all that. Like that's that weird shit.
Yeah, like, bro, it's just like I don't know. I was watching a video and shit. Like I don't want to say the artist name. It's a big artist, but I fuck with the artist. I don't want to say that. So
okay, like, don't burn no bridges out here, but
I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't never meet the artist yet. I'm just a fan.
Oh, okay. We can't. We professional. Yeah, we can't just. You know what I mean, always unless it's up. You know what I mean? If it ain't up, we don't need to, you know what I mean? Like,
we're trying to get this joint big enough that, yo, this shit gonna have millions of views. Like, you know.
Exactly.
Tap into this joint, man. It's legendary, man. But yo, so I was watching a video earlier, artist that I fuck with, you know what I mean? And I'm like, damn, it just remind me of like a young boy, like one of these young boy videos. And it's like a grown
really,
because like niggas is like,
oh, now I want to know. Now, like you,
I send it to you, you know what I mean, off shows.
but and that's the thing, bro. Like I don't even like, cause it's funny because you're a videographer. I watch probably more local, like and like underground type videos than I do. I don't. Fan, if you tell me any song, all the music I've been listening to the last 10, 15 years, I feel like I don't know any videos that for them Jones. So I swear to God, like I don't watch music videos because I don't have like the channel for that. Like, so like and that's the thing. That's a different kind of listening. I feel like, I mean, some people, that's because we only used to be able to get music from the videos. You know what I mean? But like, I'll be tapped in just off. I fuck with this song because I like it. Yeah, I mean, not because the visual, because sometimes can make a weak song better.
Yeah.
Or it can make a good song worse.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I feel as though, like, yo, that's the ill thing, bro. Like when I be listening to music, man, like, so I had to give myself a break, like, purge myself from watching videos, you know what I mean? But that's how I start filming all the time. Like, I'm more a visual in my mind, you know what I'm saying? Like,
okay, yeah. I want to see,
visualizing it. Like, I put myself in the shoes of that, you know what I mean? With
they
saying and shit, you know what I mean? So now I definitely feel as though that helps tap into like more of your creativity, you know what I'm saying? More into like, like your creativity, bro, because you visualizing this shit, and then if you would ever like come up with the video, you already thought it, man. Like, yo, it could be like this, like that.
Yeah. Facts. That's what's up. So yeah, that was a good little music joint right there. We're gonna get back into music, but like, yo, real quick before we get into stuff, man, some other real stuff. Yo, you a grown ass man, you know what I'm saying, and you look like a guy that can, you could protect yourself, you know what I mean, if push come to shove, you know what I'm saying, you know what I mean, you bust a brick, you know what I'm saying, like, you know what I mean, you and but in life though. And as well as I know, there's just some people you don't fuck with, right? Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's just some people like, I don't need to do this. So like, can you just off the top of your head, can you think of anybody that just come to mind? Like, man, I ain't fuck with that nigga, man. I ain't got time for that.
I got a fucking classic. Yo.
Like, cause this is gonna get into a headline, but I gotta hear what you about to say.
I won't say this nigga name. But like, yo, I come to fuck. If this nigga watch this shit, you know what I'm talking about. Yo,
okay. Oh, that's
yo, I get home, cuz like it's like 1 a.m. the other week, cuz.
Yeah.
Like I get in and shit, I just get settled like 2 to 5 minutes. Yo, I hear this screaming and shit like, yo, fuck the police, yo, fuck the government. Yo, nigga, I'm like, who the fuck is like, I just came from outside. I look out, I'm like,
yeah.
Yo, that's bro. I'm like, oh shit. This nigga big as shit too, cuz. Man, long. So I'm like, yo, I hope this nigga recognize me, cuz.
Yeah.
Both hands up. Yo. It's a little cuz. Remember me saying, oh, nigga flex. I'm like, oh shit.
Oh shit, yeah, like you done poked the bear, like that's it.
Well, I'm like, yo, it's literally, oh, all right, yo, nigga, calm down a little bit and shit, but
yeah.
That whole night was a classic. This nigga good and shit, everything good, but yeah.
That's crazy. All right, that's funny, but like, nah. So I was just thinking, like, man, like, how many times, man, we done grew up and like make make no bets, but how many hypotheticals have we said, like, yo, man, how much would it cost you to get in the ring with Mike Tyson or something like that, right? Like, yeah, I mean, and like most niggas is like, bruh, you couldn't pay me enough to get in no ring with Mike, right? Like, even in his older age, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. So, like, did you hear what happened to the boy at the airport in the airplane?
Nah, bro, what happened?
Yo, man, there's a TMZ video, you know what I'm saying, of Mike, punching up on this bull, man. I mean, and he was really Joe, man. He was Joe as hell. And
Mike off because Mike been chilling lately, man.
Mike been chilling, and that's the thing too. Mike been chilling, and he older, whatever. But still, I don't want no smoke with Mike Tyson, bro. Like I don't need to be because I don't want to go viral. I don't even want to go viral for that. You know what I mean? Like So apparently, he was on the plane, whatever, and like Mike took a selfie with him, and everything was cool, whatever. And he was sitting behind Mike, and it was like a 10:30 flight from San Fran to Florida or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And he's behind him, and he's Joe as hell. Somebody recording him, whatever. And he's hype. He's talking to him, but then Mike told him like, "Yo, chill, man. Like, I mean, like relax." And he just kept going. He might have been drunk. He must have been drunk. You know what I mean? And they said that Mike, I mean, he wouldn't stop, whatever. And then Mike started punching up on him, and then they try and file charges and all that, whatever. But like, it's like, what would provoke you to do something like that? Was it maybe a mistake, like a guy just drunk and you know just got punched on, or was he trying to provoke Mike to get a check type shit like that? Like,
first thing that came to my head, this nigga paid for real, guys. That's
yeah.
Because ain't nobody in the world that stupid, man. Even if you would, like you said, offer somebody like, "Yo, I'll pay you $5 million to get in the ring," basically for 5 minutes, like even 5.
He'd be like, "Yo, bro, if it's like a winner take all, or you know what I mean, like if I don't die with it, like he might try to get me out of here for $5 million. You know what I mean? Like,
ask for $5 million, you know, you just gotta like not get knocked out. That shit is hard. Like,
yeah, like Mike might make it hard for you. You know what I'm saying? Like he ain't gonna make it easy. So
boxing big, you know what I mean?
Exactly. Like you ain't too much running, right? Yeah, you know what I mean? So
challenge you can nigga for real too much.
Right. Facts. That's funny.
We'll definitely trying to get a check. And you got
okay.
Call Mike on an off day. You know, Mike probably going through some shit. Cause man, he been chilling, man. I was just watching this.
He been chilling. Yeah, real zen. Like that's what I'm saying. If you got Mike Tyson punching up on you now, like you did something to him, bro.
Yeah,
like,
he be fucking with the shrooms now and all that kind of shit, man. He be tapped in and shit. I'm like, oh,
right.
That shit, bro.
So that's funny. Shout out to Mike, man. Hopefully, you know what I mean, that the judge, you know, look at that and like, all right, come on, man. Like, don't you provoke this man and he get out of there. So, all right, man, let's switch it up, man. Yeah, let's do that. So, yo, a few weeks ago, man, you know what I mean, there was a top 10 list, man, on one of them apps, man. I think y'all call it the blue app. You know what I mean? Some people call it the blue.
Yo, listen, before we get into this part, man, like, yo, this
okay.
This interview was legendary, man. Like, shit got me ready to roll up the L right now. Shit, like, yo, this interview was legendary, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like the Jedi, I'm like a Jedi with this shit around here. You know what I mean?
Like, let's go.
Shit, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So, but now, what was you saying on shit, man? You know what I mean?
Yeah, my man on right now. That's what's up.
Hell yeah.
Yo, so a few weeks ago, man, you know what I mean, it was on, I seen on social media, and I seen how it started. So like, I think I was kind of on the side, kind of like laughing a little bit, because I knew what was about to happen, and it kind of happened. You know what I'm saying? So there was a top 10 list, man, and on Facebook, man. It was created by, you know, a artist we know, man. We're gonna say his name. You know what I mean? Easy Lyrical Schizo. Shout out to Easy, right? And it's funny because the reason I'm saying his name, because I saw the message that he was kind of responding to. So there was a post that said, "Yo, post a top 10 rappers of your local area and watch you know, basically people go crazy or like act up like so."
Shit,
yeah, so I knew it. So, and I said to him on that joint, I said, bro, I ain't making no list, bro, because I said my joint gonna be mad biased. And I said, I was like, there might be younger dudes that I don't know and I don't listen to, and I don't think it would be fair. You know what I mean? So whatever. I was like, so I'm not gonna participate. And he was like, yeah, you know what I mean? It might be fun, whatever. Or he, and I don't want to misquote him, but like he basically was like, he don't know the young dudes either. And he was just like, but yeah, like, you know, and then he ended up, then probably like 2 hours later, I saw he had a top 10 list. You know what I'm saying? And it definitely stirred the pot a little bit. You know what I mean? It got people talking. It got people in our hometown talking. And then, like, we started seeing other people, like, make lists, other local rappers. And then it was, like, debates, whatever. But then, you know, you jumped in there, fam.
Big dog.
And it basically, you know what I mean? You turn it up. You went in there, you turn it up a notch. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I seen
and
it. It was some ingredients that was missing. Like, niggas was cooking and shit, but I'm like, yo, they ain't got the It's just a couple spices missing. It was like, you know what I mean? That
Okay.
Krabby Patty formula and shit, some shit like that. Like, you know what I mean? Like niggas just had to throw that little bit of that sauce in there. You know what I'm saying? Get that shit.
Okay. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
And you wanted, and then you was like, you know what? He's like, yeah, that's cool, whatever. But he was like, yo, how about we make a top 10 list of the people that are making money off this music? You know what I'm saying? And I was like, oh, you know, I jumped in there like, oh, like, what's up? Let's talk, man. Like, you know what I mean? That's kind of, and we've been supposed to rock out, whatever, but that kind of is what spawned this, you know what I mean?
Timing, you know what I'm saying? Perfect timing.
Perfect timing. Yeah, perfect timing. So, okay. So yeah, can you make a top 10 list, whatever, like of the, can we get your top 10 list of the rappers locally in our area? You said I gotta ask you whatever, man. So
honest, I'm gonna always keep it a beam, man. Always, man.
Okay.
Like, you know what's funny, bro? I did some shit like that in my phone, cause let me see if I still got that shit. I hope it can.
Okay.
I got to like 8. I did that when the list came out for
when the list came out. Okay.
You know,
I seriously did not do it. I was like, nope, I ain't gonna do it because I really don't. If it ain't my niggas, I really don't. And no shade. Now I'm starting to tap into people because I got the podcast and stuff like that, and so I'm learning, and that's one thing too. I want to be tapped in with the local scene, but like I said, I got a bias, and I know I got a bias. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, and there was names on people's lists. I was like, oh, I ain't even think of this person. I ain't think of this person. So I was like, nope, you ain't gonna never hear my list.
Miss people and shit, man, and you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
Yo.
So can you give us a list, man?
Yeah, man, you put me in a position right now.
Yeah, you told, yeah, bro. I mean,
we're gonna talk. Let me see if I could. All right, so let me see how many I had so far. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I got the 8.
Okay, let's give me the 8. I'll take the 8.
I don't know if the camera could like.
Okay, it's all right. This says all right. The oldest, the coldest. And are these in order or no? No order.
This is who I just thought of randomly off the top of my head.
Okay.
Yeah, like
so we got. I'm gonna just say some names off there. We got the oldest, the coldest. We got Kwame Katana, Easy, Lyrical Schizo. Uncle Rob, of course, Uncle Rob, Fresh, Mook, Dizzle DiCaprio, and then Style Shabazz. Okay, yeah, and I just met Shabazz. I mean, like at the Drip the Runway joint. So that's what's up. I didn't know he spit. Like I know he had he said he had a clothing line. I didn't think I realized that he made music.
Yo, Sin is fire. Like my young boy Fazo fire. Like
okay.
My young boy King Miller fire.
Okay.
Young boy Swabby. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Lil Ju Blicky. Like
yeah, because that was my next question. I was like, can you name some of these? Are these younger guys or are these just people?
Yeah, these young boys too. That's what I'm saying. Like,
okay.
Like it's. Like I was just playing around when I was. That's just on some. Nobody ever seen that. You the first person to ever even see that. Whoever gonna watch this shit. So
okay.
My list could go on for days, to be honest with you. So it was so hard for me to make a top 10. So that's how I didn't even get to 10. You know what I'm saying? And
okay.
Like, and then people could say my top 8 is even biased with like a couple of names with like,
of course, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Uncle Rob, because I kick it with these, even Dizzle, I kick it with these niggas and shit. So it's like,
okay.
My list is biased. You know what I'm saying? So like one thing with bro, you know what I mean? And shout out to Ease, that's my brother right there. When I was a youngin' and shit, I used to go to his crib to record, you know what I'm saying? Like recorded a whole tape over there and everything, you know what I'm saying? So I know Ease since way back in the day. That's my man. So like when I seen him made the list, it was like he even said in the thing like it was his opinion and shit. So like when I you know what I mean, and I started seeing everybody's comments and I'm like, he did say it was his opinion, you know what I'm saying? Like
yeah. You don't have to put any stock into his list, even if you think he's really good. Like I mean, even or Theotis, you know what I mean? If Bless, but like you don't gotta put, even though he people might look at him, or you know what I mean, whether it's Katana or Uncle Rob, like any of them niggas, even if you feel that they got a certain stature, you don't gotta put no stock in none of these niggas. It's their opinion. You know what I mean? Like, you know, yeah, I feel you.
And then like another thing too, like I just feel as though every time like they've been doing this like for years, not like bees and shit, but just random, like people like would make this shit anonymously. You know what I'm saying? Like
make
make these lists and shit, you know what I'm saying? So like it would start going all around. And I feel as though every time these lists get brought up, it creates like a bunch of negative energy in the city. So I just
talk about it.
Like I just had to come and like sage the air with that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like let's just broaden it. You know what I mean? I just wanted to add some more subject matter to it. You know what I mean? That was
yep.
You know what I mean? Like
do you think you silenced some people when you said that? Like
all we was missing was the lambs, cause like this is the silence of the lambs. Silent what it was after that. Yo,
it did get yeah. Did you get any comments other than what I said to you? Like this.
Yeah, a couple people reached out and stuff.
Okay.
And it was more like I feel as though like what we did was we spoke up for people that felt a lot of way about that shit, any kind of way they might have felt, that might have not even had a platform to even like be heard or seen. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I feel as though it was like, yeah, a lot of people fucked with it. You know what I'm saying? Like it came from a good place. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I just wanted to add more subject matter to it. Like, you know what I mean?
Okay. Yeah, I wasn't sure. Like, so that's good that you clarified that part, because I didn't know if the energy was like was you trying to stun on niggas? Like, was you implying like all right, well, you know what I mean? We talking about making money off this shit. Like, obviously, like that's why I need to be like, but you're saying you just wanted to like, I like that. You said you wanted to give a platform to the unheard. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah. So. And then at the end of the day, like these niggas do know who making the most moves, at least, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know,
yeah.
They know who's shaking and moving the most. So it's just like it's something like it's like air. You know what I mean? It's like you
okay.
feel it, you could feel it, you know what I mean? But you really like can't see the air, so it might not get acknowledged. You know what I mean?
Okay.
You need air to breathe, you need air to survive, you know what I mean? And it's like if you think about the color green, right? Like the color green represents life. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Represents the heart chakra. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, talk about it.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So like green is a real good color, you know, money green, you know what I'm saying? So
yeah. But envy is also associated with green too, like
poison, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, poison, yeah.
Real shit. So all of that shit, man, you know what I'm saying? So I say all that to say it's like it's something that's unspoken. Niggas know. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Niggas know. You know what I mean? But,
all right.
Yeah.
All right. So let's get into.
I had a point with the trees, made that shit.
Nah, it's all good, baby. It's all good, man. It's all good, bro. But yeah. So you know, we get into talk about music, whatever. Let's get into you, man. Let's get into the craft, man. And you know, in the beginning, you already talked about. You know, you've been rapping since you was like real young boy. You know, recording like age 12 and stuff like that. So like. And I've been tapped into your stuff for a little while now, you know what I mean? As long as I knew you've been tapped in with my uncle, you know what I mean? That's probably almost 2 years, year and a half or something like that. And can you describe like your style of music and what kind of makes you stand out? Because one thing I noticed, you know what I mean, you know, you got you got your own little distinct style. You talking about pyramids and like, you know, like third eye type stuff like that.
Yeah, like my subject matter is insane, man. I got songs for days about anything, you know what I mean? Like spiritual songs. I got songs shit about my life, how I came up, you know what I mean? My upbringing. I got songs with bars, you know what I mean? Wordplay, crazy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like I got everything you could think of. I got a bullet in the chamber for that shit. And that's what I'm saying. Like these niggas know that. So like at first, like I said, years ago when that whole shit, like these lists get brought up, you know what I'm saying? Like, I used to get in my bag, like, oh shit, my name don't get brought up, this and that. But everywhere, like when I step out, like niggas know, they acknowledge it, you know what I'm saying? So then like in 2020, like when I bought a camera, I dropped 43 videos in 1 year in 2020 during the whole COVID and shit. Like
43 videos, like 43 original music videos.
43 bombs on the town, cause just obliterated the shit. And then like
of your music or of other people or just
that's
everybody.
Just my field. Total of that year.
Rare.
Yeah,
shit.
Bro. Total of that shit. A total of 2020 shot 56, 43 myself. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
And like my shorty holding the camera. You know what I'm saying? Oh.
Yeah, because so I was gonna get into that too. Like when you not actually, when you're performing, when you're rare instead of Greenlight, you know what I'm saying? Like who's holding the camera? Like who's doing that camera work? Like
That's what
it's just
yeah,
wifey.
she been
Okay.
holding it down and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I appreciate it every time I need a video or yo, let's step out and film. You know, it's a little different now with Lil Man and shit, but when we was shaking and moving, you know what I'm saying? Anytime, yo, 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning, I'll be looking back like, damn, niggas crazy as hell. You know what I'm saying? But,
no doubt.
yeah, bro, 3 bombs on these niggas' head, bro. They know niggas can't, like, niggas ain't even drop. That's like more than niggas did in their whole life, ever. Like,
yeah. Well, and
everything. Like,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So it's,
I feel
to
you.
this day, if my name don't get brought up, it's like,
is it a valid list? Yeah, is it a valid
my
list?
catalog is crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
Like when it comes to just the art in general, you know what I mean? It's like,
yeah.
Like what? Listen,
but yeah, I didn't want to put you necessarily in no like Nas pocket where you're saying Moon in the Stars, but I feel that you got a little bit of that in you. You know what I'm saying? You seem to be a little bit more introspective. And one thing I noticed too is like, yeah, your videos tend to be like a little shorter. You know what I mean? Like they're not these like longer productions. And is it because you're doing it by yourself,
these
or
niggas' attention spans ain't that long? And it's crazy because like I started doing that. I started doing that shit like probably like 2.5 years ago. Like, cause you, for instance, like you know when you hear a song, like your favorite part probably be like a minute and a half, a minute 10 seconds. You like, oh, you want to run that shit back. Or if like your favorite artist is featured on the track, he in the middle of the song, like you kind of just want to hear your favorite part of that track. You know what I'm saying? So it's like with me, I just give niggas that favorite part. You know what I'm saying? Every time. You know what I mean? Like I used to do the 4-minute joints and actually write songs. It'd be verse, hook, verse, hook, verse, hook. You know what I'm saying? And after doing so much, it's like, you know what I'm saying?
I feel you.
Like, for instance, if I don't know an artist, I'll be real with you. I'm not going to listen to click on. I'm not even going to click on that shit. If that shit longer than like 3 minutes, 3.5 minutes for real. If I don't know you, I'm not clicking on. If it's 5 minutes, I'm definitely not clicking on that shit. You know what I'm saying? If you like 2 minutes, a minute, some change, 2.5 minutes. Oh yeah, you know what I mean? I'll give it a try. You know what I'm saying? That shit it might take 3 minutes for that shit to get hot. You know what I'm saying? Like if that shit the fire where you need to get that shit out. You know what I mean? But yo, listen, like when it comes to the art, like we've been leading the way for a long time. It's been a lot of hard work, dedication. Like everything I talk is never the stunt. It's nothing like that. Like it's all work. You know what I'm saying? So if niggas get any kind of stunting vibes, anything like that, niggas got to look at themselves and their heart. Because I do a lot of shit out of my heart. I done shot videos out here for free. I done shot for pretty much nothing. You know what I'm saying? So, and I rap too. Like, and I shoot other artists' videos. This videos I shot out. Well, shit, how did my shit? What, like, you know what I'm saying? So I come out.
You
know what I'm saying? So it's like people that work with me that know me for real. You know what I'm saying? They know that like I'm not going to like slack on somebody's video or this nigga video just because I do my shit too at the same time. Like nah, like this shit like my baby for real. You know what I mean? Like I'm gonna take care of it. You know what I mean?
All right, so getting into that. So that's one thing we was gonna get into now, like the videography. You know what I'm saying? So obviously you've been rapping or whatever, but like now, you know what I mean, Greenlight is kind of taking over. You know what I'm saying? And it's led you to some major moves. So it seems like that's like really elevated, you know, your status in music.
It's been a blessing.
You know. Now, what came like? So obviously, like, what came first? You recording, then so you didn't? Did you ever stop rapping, or was you rapping the whole time? Because I'm thinking like this: did you decide, like, you know, did you give like rapping a rest, whatever, and then you just decided, like, all right, let me just start recording, whatever, and then you figured out, like, hey, this might actually help me, like, lower my production costs. Like now I'm seeing people do that because I didn't even know you was a rapper before, so like. I knew you first as a director, you know what I'm saying? So like what came first, I guess, the chicken before the egg, or did you like, was it always continuous and then the videography just kind of helped you elevate?
I would say the rapping, the music came first. So like I started at 12. just playing around with it. And then like middle school hit, niggas was doing like rap battles, freestyling, stuff like that. So my name would start getting out there. And then like high school, I was rapping still. And then like 10th grade, I dropped a project. So that's how I was already kind of like known as like, yo, I rap, play ball and shit too. So then like during the time, I was more focused on like sports though, you know what I mean? Trying to go to college, you know what I mean, to play ball and shit. So around 10th grade, like after I dropped like my first project, I just was like, yo, I'm chilling. Like I was done with that shit. I ain't gonna hold you. Like, I thought it was gonna be corny, niggas being like in their 20s still rapping and shit for like G shit.
Really?
Like, you know what I mean? Like I always thought that shit was so whack. So I'm like, I'm not gonna be one of these like goofy, you know what I mean?
Oh, like you felt like you only make it if you're young. Like you don't make it.
Like you know how niggas was talking about like people tend to put the hip hop in like it's a young man's sport. So it was just like I thought like you know what I mean? If they make it in my 20s, I ain't gonna be rapping and shit, nigga. Like that shit.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? So I was just focused on the sports and shit during the time. But let me back up though. Like during that time when I was rapping, I bought like this low ass camera and shit. Low cheap ass joint. I still got it to this day. I got like all the battles on there, mad raps from mad different people. You know what I'm saying? So I used to walk around with that and just be flick it on and be, you know what I mean, recording people all the time. We'd be in school with it, niggas beating on the desk, making beats, rapping. You know what I'm saying? So I got so when I look back and be like, damn, I kind of did always kind of have a camera. You know what I mean? Like I bought that shit. 14 for real. You know what I mean? And walking around with that shit for like 2-3 years, like, you know what I mean? Yeah. So then,
that's
So then to skip back up the time, like graduate, 2011, 2012 hit. That's when I started rapping again. You know what I mean? It's like a year or two after like I graduated high school, I started rapping and shit again. And it just was on some playing around shit, like going to my one man's crib. Shout out my man Hove, Tavon, you know what I'm saying? Going to his crib and shit with my man Avery, like just smoking these niggas like freestyling. And then like playing around freestyling and shit. We started going over there every day doing that shit. So then like we started setting the phone up, recording ourselves, and that shit just started that's how I started getting back into that shit for real.
Okay. All right, that's lit. That's lit. So like getting into like talking about the videography, man, you know what I mean? I know you a little bit personally, you know what I mean? I've had conversations with you and you seem to be very calculated, you know what I mean, meticulous, you know what I mean? So can you tell us like in terms of video, like in recording and stuff like that, like can you tell us anybody that you may have like studied or, you know what I mean, like really paid attention to their work, you know what I mean, to kind of make your stuff better? You know what I mean? Because I'm sure you watch a lot of stuff and all that. You know what I mean? So
yeah, man. So, well, I could tell you about when I first
like influence, like on the videography, like the influences, like if there's anybody.
Yeah, so like it's this dude named Ace the Shooter. He hard. It's this dude named Ozzy. He hard. There's this guy. I forgot his name right now, man. He's big time though. He shoot like Katy Perry, like Drake shit. He shoot
wow
video. Like I'm mad I can't think of it.
And bro, I never seen the Sicko Mode video. I swear to God.
Right. Oh yeah, that's
I swear to God. I swear to God. Like I never
that's cool.
I don't even know what it looked like. I don't even know what it looked like.
No, I mean it's cool though, you know what I'm saying? I feel like it's always good to be different, you know what I'm saying? Like I just seen Status for the first time like last year. Niggas be like, yo, you ain't black, nigga.
Right.
But shit, what was we just on this shit, bro? It's damn weed, man.
Just talking about like your influence, like on the video tip, like any influences.
Like,
and stuff
one of my main influences, like when I first bought a camera, like I like looking up like cinematic videos. You know what I'm saying? Like videos that would truly inspire me. They weren't even music videos. They was just like little cinematic, little documentaries or like people documenting like their road trips or they going on a hike and stuff. And it was just like, I mean, I'm like, yo, this shit dope. It ain't got no rap music. It's just a nice, smooth, mellow beat and great cinematography. So that was really like inspiring me. And then like watching like these, and I'm trying to get into this now, like what I learned to like help set up my camera. I didn't know nothing about technology. You see, yesterday I'm like trying to like struggle to get this shit set
up. For real. And I'm like, yo, you ain't got the cam. You know what I mean? I know you got cameras. Yeah, I mean, whatever. He like, yo, you know. We always learning, man. Shit. Like, and yeah, like now I got a real camera, and like I'm learning. So like now I could get some tips from you. Like, yo, bro, like how you?
What kind of joint you got?
I got a Panasonic 4K joint, Handycam joint. Like, yeah, it was.
I don't know too much. Cost me a little bit. You know what I mean? I got the Sony. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know too much about like I know somebody that just got a Canon and stuff, and I wish I could help him and stuff, but I got this a little bit about the Sony and shit. You know what I mean? But Panasonic is a real good camera. Like when I was looking up cameras and shit, you know what I mean? I know about with a new beast. You know what I mean? I don't know the name of shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, so like what was it on the Inspiring joint? Yeah, I was like looking up those like these dudes, they be uploading like behind the scenes footage, like their music videos, like setting tutorials, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah, so that's what inspired me to like, yo, like clean quality, like you don't gotta do too much. Then I study like I studied the grace with this shit, man. Like I studied this joint where it's like a whole like hour and some change long where they break down like the difference between like amateur music videos and like professional videos, you know what I mean?
Oh, okay. And what are some of the differences?
Man, like,
and are you starting to? Do you find yourself starting to incorporate a lot more of that stuff?
Yo, it's crazy because I was already like on that wave of just trying to keep it cinematic, keep it real professional, like off the rip. Because in the beginning, I didn't know how to do too many effects, so I was just trying to like get by with what I can and shit. And then when I started seeing like so if you really like, if you watch a video of like one of the greats that you really fuck with, like you don't see like what makes their videos great is the ideas, or like it be a certain kind of angle or something that's mad different that's never been seen type shit. Like you don't see like like amateur effects would be like glowy outlines, transitions, you know, that shit, glowing outline around the body, nigga, transition.
Yeah.
Making the screen like smaller, like little smaller squishes. They broke a whole shit. I'm like, damn, I be seeing that shit. I'm like, I never did that shit. Or like, damn,
that's good. That's good.
99% of the shit, I always kept it clean, cinematic. I want to get into different kind of effects, but the effects I want to do, like, it's going to be some real different ass shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah. That's what's up, man. That's what's up. So like, it's funny because you just said something about effects and stuff like that, whatever, and you said something about cinematography. I saw you say something on social media about like that people that use effects don't have skill or something of that nature. Like, can you clarify that?
Like that one right there is what it is. Cause like, man, I'm gonna be real with you, bro. Like these niggas, they be seeing everything I do, right? And I made a post before too.
Okay.
Like I be having fun with this shit. Like I got to the point like it's like being a bird or an eagle, cause you know you flying the highs so high above, and then like sometimes I get bored of being up here sometimes. So I like come down. I gotta see what these.
Oh, talk heavy. Sometimes I fly down, man. Like
hell yeah, man. But yo, what was we? Oh yeah. All right, so like when it comes to this crazy, like these niggas be watching, bro. They be watching. Like I be seeing this shit, bro. So like, all right, for instance, like if you watch my videos, what make my shit different, bro, is like it's the ideas I have, bro. Like people that work with me seeing how I rock. Like I could turn a room into nothing into something. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And it's just the way I cut that shit. It's like I'm a doctor the way I cut that shit, bro. It's like I really get in tune like with the music when I'm editing. You know what I'm saying? Like the way I cut around the beat. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm just not going like flick the camera on and shit and then film you, and then when I get back, like just slap on a bunch of shit just to like kill the fact I just kind of stood there with the camera. You know what I'm saying? All right.
Yeah.
So like, you know what I'm saying? Like another thing too is I'm trying to push the ball on the artist to elevate their creativity to the max. Like I had some like, all right, like you could only do so much with your camera, you know what I'm saying? So like,
yeah.
all right, like some artists like a lot of shit or a lot of effects. That's not my style. But for instance, like I have a nigga like, yo, we go shoot a video. I want to film here and I want to film here. We go to like 2 scenes and shit. And that's all the nigga want to do. I want to film nowhere else. That's it. So I could only film so much at like 2 locations or 1 location. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yo,
Well, it's funny because I've been on set with you. You know what I'm saying? I've seen a couple Uncle Rob videos. You know what I mean? And yeah, like y'all.
Nah, go ahead. I didn't mean to cut you. I'm trying to shit.
Nah. And like I see how we've gone to like, you know, a couple locations and one's like, all right, yo, we're gonna go right here. Da, da, da. And like, yeah, my man, he's good, man. He's professional, man. He got
then the way Rob is too, like on somebody where he got creativity, like we could pull up on just 2 locations, but on creativity with that is like on a whole nother level. You know what I mean? It was like that.
Okay.
The first time I linked with him. You know what I mean? Shout out to Uncle Rob.
That's what's up, man.
He was the first one in the city to hit me up for a video and the opportunity to work. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Rob was the first one.
So how did he find out about you? Because your own videos, like, and he seen the Shot by Greenlight, and he was like, "Who?"
Yeah, he hit me up. My work, and then I slid over there. You know what I mean? He had the track. It was fire. We vibed.
Did he have to put that together that you were like Rare was Greenlight, or like did everybody? Is that something that people just knew
during the time? Everybody knew me as Rare. I feel like people ain't really start like, yo, Greenlight until like,
yeah.
I say like probably like last year, like last summer for real.
Okay.
When we niggas really start shaking and moving, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and then we gonna get into that. We about to get into that.
So that's what I'm saying. People that know me before, like before nigga pick the camera up and everything, is yo, what up, Rare? What up, Rare? You know what I'm saying? But like,
yeah. So that's I didn't know that he was one of the early ones that hit you up.
First one, man.
The first one. That's love, man. And was it the Joan? Was it truancy? That wasn't your first. No. What was your first video?
And we did
Spittage.
That day we did 2 videos in one. Niggas killed that shit. You know what I'm saying? I forgot the name of the second one. But I know the first one was like Spittage and Slash.
Yeah. I remember Spittage. Yeah. Did you do the one where he was coming up the steps in the house, like live from York? You ain't do that. Oh, you didn't do that one. Okay. All right.
Who shot that shit?
Yeah. All right. So now we talking about your videography, man, and obviously, like I said, this is something that has elevated you now, man. And bro, congratulations, shout out to you, man. You know what I mean, because you making moves, bro. Like it's the work. You know what I mean? Like people talk about, it's funny because I don't have too much to get into this with, but I've seen people on social media talk about popularity and this and that. But like, I think you're a testament to like hard work, bro. Like, and when you're really putting out content, you know what I mean? And me, I'm not a rapper, but like, yeah, like I got more hours of content than like, you name it, you know what I'm saying? Like it ain't too many people that got more, you know what I mean? And I feel that, but like it's to really grow in whether it's YouTube, whether it's social media, like you gotta put out content. You gotta put out content. And that shit is gonna end up paying dividends, you know what I'm saying? And like, yo, bro, I see you work with D.Jones, you know what I mean? And he's very close to Dave East, and you've been doing some stuff with Dave East, and then then you had some stuff with some other artists, you know what I mean? Whatever. But like how, like, tell us about that. Like, how the heck did you get connected even with D.Jones? And now he might not be a household name, you know what I mean? But if y'all, D.Jones, if you remember from Too Raw from the Streets, you know what I mean? He's a rapper from Philly. I know he is close friends. I know he's affiliated somehow with Dave East, whatever. But like, how the heck did that even come about, bro?
Yeah, man. First, before we get into that real quick, I'm gonna say, yo, huge shout out to you, man. You know what I'm saying? You doing your thing, man. You one of the best.
Thank you, man.
You one of the greats. You know what I'm saying? Real shit.
Thank you,
we spoke a little bit about it last night off camera, but like, yo, what you doing is legendary and greatly appreciated. You know what I'm saying? What you doing in this city right now is like nobody's doing that. You know what I'm saying? And you keep,
I appreciate it,
bro. Like you keep on going, bro, you're gonna look back in time and be like, damn, I had this artist, that artist, and this motherfucker done blew up. At the same time, you're gonna be on a whole nother plateau with yourself. You know what I'm saying?
That's a beautiful thing, man.
Great
Yeah.
energy and great vibes, man. You know what I'm saying? Like you should.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
thank you, bro.
Yeah.
Thank you. But like I said, you too, man. Like that's why you're on here. You know what I'm saying? But like, you know what I mean? But yeah, man, tell us about that though, bro.
Yeah, so I locked in with D.Jones. It's been about a year and a half. We
Okay.
last year in January. I was just like networking, hitting up mad different artists. Like I had up mad people around here, out of town, you can name it, you know what I'm saying? So he was just an artist I just happened to just randomly reach out to, like, yo, what's up, man? I'm trying to work.
Okay.
Would love the opportunity to film, you know what I'm saying? So like 2-3 days go by, I forgot I hit him up, you know what I'm saying? So get back to the crib, check my, you know what I mean, get on the gram and shit. I'm like, oh shit, he hit me back, cuz we'll see what's up. So he like, yo, good,
Yeah.
you come up here this Friday or whatever like that. I'm like, yo, call him up there and shit. You know what I'm saying? Flew up there and shit, you know what I mean, in Philly or whatever. It's about like 2-hour drive, you know what I'm saying? And the first day we linked, I shot a music video for him in the studio in like a blog. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yo,
Okay.
we're gonna see how everything go, you know what I mean? And you know what I mean, see what it do, you know what I mean? Niggas will go from there. So I got back to the crib, chopped the joint up, edited the video, you know what I mean, sent it to him. Fuck with it, yo, it's fire. You know what I'm saying? He called me about like a week later, come up, you know what I mean, do the same thing, studio session and do a blog. And so I'm like, oh, all right, yo, we get into it, you know what I mean? Nigga, fuck with the first joint, you know what I mean? Second time was a classic, another studio session, but it's a different studio though. We in there chilling. I'm not chilling, you know, I'm working. And
And just real side note, were you going up there by yourself with your girl? Like were you? You know what I mean, just dolo, like by yourself. Like you don't got no team or nothing like that.
Yeah, I was going up there dolo, man.
Okay.
Yeah, just with the, you know what I mean, some nothing but good energy and the grace of God. You know what I'm saying? Keep that energy with a nigga at all times.
See, and that's commendable too, man. Like somebody that can stand on their own, man. You know what I mean? Like you gotta admire that, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, bro.
So so we in the studio, and we was in there for about like an hour and a half, 2 hours, whatever and shit. And then next thing I know, this nigga Core walk in this bitch.
Oh
like,
shit.
Oh, yo, and I know they got a song because before I linked with Jones, I went through his whole catalog just to, you know what I'm saying? I've been tapped in since back in the day, the DVD days, but it's been a while. I went through and watched everything on there, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, oh shit. So they tried to get him to do the video, but he was like, yo, I ain't got a shape up, man. Nah. So we both like, nah, yo, you good, cuz you good. Like, I'm sorry.
Yeah, like you want the content, and you probably like, yeah, I want the content. Like, yo, like.
So he like, nah, we was solid on that. Nah, bro, I'm cool, you know what I mean? Like, give me a couple days and shit, you know what I'm saying? So I at least got him to like, yo, you trying to shout yourself out to the camera, shout out, you know what I mean, D.Jones and shit. You know what I'm saying? So it, you know what I mean, make a long story short, with that session, we shot another blog and did another video. And that video we did, it was called Demons. That shit did like 36K on YouTube. Like that shit.
Nice.
You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
So, you know what I mean? We just been hitting me since then, man. He liked the work, you know what I mean? The chemistry's there, you know what I mean? And we just been locked in ever since, man. It's been a blessing, you know what I mean? Like nothing less than a blessing.
That's what's up. That's what's up, man. Yo. So like how is he affiliated to Dave East? Like, do you know that connection? I mean, because obviously then you've done some stuff where you was behind the scenes recording some of that tour. Yeah, I mean the survival tour, or whatever. But like, how do you? Can you?
Yeah, so I know I know that they
are they like? Is he signed to him, or are they just friends?
Yeah, they just homies for real, like brother.
Okay.
Brothers before the music. You know.
Oh, okay.
So
okay.
From what I heard from Jonesy and through the grapevine and listening to the interviews and shit too, is that they had like the same best friend. God rest his soul. I think his name was Malik. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And
Okay.
they
Okay.
was mutual friends through him. He ended up passing
Okay.
away. Him and Jonesy end up still remaining real cool, hanging, you know what I mean, kicking it and shit like that. And this is way before the music, everything. Niggas used to crash at each other's cribs and shit. I know, I think East used to, the crib he used to stay at is like, I don't know, I think it's like the same block like Jonesy grew up on or right around the corner from there, stuff like that too. So
Okay.
when East started rapping and shit, like Jonesy was like one of the first niggas he called, like, yo, what's good? I need a feature and shit like that. And this was when, like the height of the mixtape era, like '08, '09, like, you know what I'm saying? And if you go back,
Okay.
it's crazy, man. Like when I went back in the catalog, I watched this interview from like, yo, '08. He was talking about like, yo, it's this cat named Dave East. Yeah, he's fire. Like they asked him like, who's hot, like in your area that you fuck with. And I'm like, this shit from like '08. Like that.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm
08?
like, damn, yeah. So yeah, they definitely go way
Damn.
back, man. So whenever bro go on tour and shit, you know what I mean, you always take Jonesy and shit. That's the love.
That's what's up. That's what's up. So then, and then, what was, and we're going to get into the survival tour a little bit because there was a video I seen, but like, didn't you do some stuff with Jadakiss, the Locks? Did you do anything with them?
Yeah, I met Kiss for the first time. It was last year in August. That shit was
What?
love. Yeah, I've been around Kiss a couple times. Trying to get that. I'm trying to get a music video, man. That shit, we gonna put that into the atmosphere.
Yeah. So obviously Jonesy was fucking with you because you know, like obviously you had some good quality. Was it too like because you were kind of up and coming, you know what I mean? So like, was it like your rate, you know what I mean, however much you was charging, and plus the quality that you was giving, like was you giving like was you like a hidden gem or something like that? Like is that because it seemed like he, yeah, I mean, you've been doing a lot with him. It's almost like the personal director, like, yeah, or videographer for his shit. Yeah, I mean, is that, and then y'all, you know what I mean?
Niggas locked in. Niggas is on the team for real. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah, that's what it is. Niggas is locked in. Niggas is on the team. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm elevating every day. Like working with bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was one of the first videos that I got shot. That he was like, yeah, I don't fuck with this joint. I'm like,
oh shit.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, can't miss right now from the three. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it put me in a different bag of like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we had talks, you know what I'm saying? Where like, you know what I mean? Just had to make a nigga realize a little bit like, yo, like, this shit gotta be like this, nigga. Boom, boom, boom. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like, this is a different level. This ain't no little motherfuckers from around the area. Niggas keep it a bean, you know what I'm saying? Like, big bro, little bro talk, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like, I'm gonna do like, shrivel up. You know what I mean? It's like, nah, I went back and made the video 1,000 times better. You know what I'm saying? Which is like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, I put my foot on that gas. Like, pressure that made me put my foot on the gas. That's like, oh, okay. Like, nah, I see it now. You know what I'm saying? I see it and I appreciate it too, because I'm all about leveling up and getting better.
Of course, yeah.
So,
you got to take that constructive criticism. You know what I'm saying? You know, some people, you know, would take that as like, you know, slight, whatever. But like, yeah, you're not in a position. Like, also too, he's paying you for a service. So it's like, yo, you gotta.
Mm-hmm. It's a relationship.
You know, you gotta put it out.
It's a relationship. You know what I mean? Because like, I had that before too, where like somebody could be paying you for the service, but you might have your kind of way you might want to do things, and they might have their way. And then it's like, okay, like, it gotta be a relationship, because like I don't like doing shit like for money. You know what I'm saying? So it's
okay.
You know what I'm saying? To an extent. You know what I'm saying? So I like building real genuine, strong like relationships with people, with artists. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Because like
that's what's up. That's what's up,
man. I didn't ran around and I was filming for everybody. I shot 95 videos last year. You know what I'm saying? Like, I only did like 3 of myself. It's not, you know what I mean? So what? Like, 2 videos. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like,
okay.
Put myself in like crazy situations. You know what I mean? I'm going out of town a lot. The fucking like Baltimore and shit, and all over the place. Like motherfucking Jersey by myself and shit. You know what I mean? And you know what I mean? It's just like now shit gotta like, I'm trying to lock in and work with, like I said, build relationships and work with certain particular kind of artists that like, okay, yo, yeah, we could work. You know what I'm saying?
Has this, and just maybe the person, but like, has this provided you like with enough income to just survive off of this at this point? Because I know you work a lot. I mean, doing this type of stuff, like, or do you got you got 9 to 5?
Yeah, I quit my job last year in January. It was some dumb shit.
Woo!
I would have probably still been there, but it was some dumb shit. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
with the favoritism and shit like that and stuff. So I got up out of there. Like, that was like, I don't know, like a week or two before I like started working with Jonesy somewhere around. It was like,
Wow. So so this is your job. Like, this is what you do.
all in that same time too. Like, like pretty much in the like lost / like quit my job. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. It'd be like that, right? Like,
this whole shit, it all happened in like the same like week or two process, 2 weeks span.
damn,
You know what I'm saying?
that's wild.
And it's still like doing all this shaking and moving and still trying to like, adapt to being like a first time dad. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
it's a process. It takes time still adapting to that shit. You know what I'm saying? But it's going
that's real,
it's gonna
bro.
pay off. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why like I get in my bag when like I be seeing people, like I be seeing what people be trying to do. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
Okay.
like, nah, like stop going off old shit. You know what I'm saying? Like what is niggas doing now? You know what I'm saying? Like I'm here to apply pressure. You know what I'm saying? Because like I've seen it before. This happens mad times, bro. Like, yo, I could, like, they be jacking my moves, bro. Just, I said it in my line. These niggas like pirates, bro. It's like, they be like they won't acknowledge this shit, but they constantly be watching. That's why I said before, like I made a post like, yo, stop tagging me in posts if you don't support or like nothing.
I seen that.
Because it's like, it be motherfuckers that'll be tagging you and shit. You drop, you could do whatever and shit. It don't matter who you could fucking be with the president. Niggas, certain motherfuckers just won't acknowledge it, cuz. You know what I'm saying? But the niggas will see you and it be all up. Yeah, but it's like, yo, there's no hard feelings. I don't feel no type of way. Shit going good on this side. But like, let's stop being fake sometimes too. And it's like, yo, if you don't, you know what I mean? Like, the shit gotta be mutual, because like green, like I said, the color green, that shit represent the heart chakra, represent life. So niggas be wanting these blessings. They be wanting shit to happen for them. Number one, they don't be putting in the work. Number two, they don't be treating motherfuckers the right way. They don't be, you know what I mean? Like, really, you treat people in general and stuff. People be wanting love and support, and they don't love they self or love nobody else or support nobody or even they self. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's why I come and I apply pressure like that. Like, that's why I be like, yo, I'm the Jedi, cuz, you know what I'm saying? Like this, it's like a lot of this work come from like spiritual work for real. You know what I'm saying? Like G shit.
That's good, man.
Yo, like, shit, man. Like, and this ain't no, like, to be honest with you, bro, it wouldn't matter, like, if I wasn't even in the room with none of these niggas, bro. It's just energy. Like, it's always been like, so that, to be honest with you, like, you know, when you, like, for instance, bro, like, what you doing right now, okay? Yeah, you already in the process of you're great. So when you become actually great, or when you really realize that you're really great, it's going to be like, yo, I've been doing the same shit that I've been doing for like 8 years. You know what I'm saying? Right. You know what I'm saying? Real shit. You know what I mean? So that's all that shit really is, yo. So it's like, yo, I'll be seeing it, man. Even the way niggas be starting their videos off around here sometimes, like, I'll be like, yo, like, damn.
The sound, did they be taking your sound effect?
Yeah, cuz it put a little.
Oh, they take this and
they doing a lot of this shit, bro. Like,
oh, no.
It should be a classic, you know what I mean?
Is it local people or just in general?
Like, the competition now with the shit, it's like, the competition now is like in the game for real. Like, that's what I say, yeah. Like the niggas that I wouldn't even say competing with, but the niggas that like I see in my radar is like the niggas that I named that I was looking up to, like Star Mozzie, shout out to bro, he fire. You know what I mean? He's shooting up in New York and shit. Millie Shooter is fire right now. Fucking Tange. Fire. He's shooting a couple of East joints. You know what I mean? My nigga, shout out my nigga Big Money Visions. You know what I'm saying? He shot the Jadakiss, the D.Jones, and the Woe joint. You know what I'm saying? Okay. He shot Fetty Wap shit. He shot he working with an artist down in Atlanta. Like, every video that nigga dropped, I forgot the artist's name, but that shit be getting nothing but less than like 5 million views. Like, so it's just like, that's who I be looking at now as far as like this shit.
Okay.
We done like as far as around here, like we done like obliterated the shit. You know what I'm saying? Still be sharp with the sword and stuff like that, you know what I mean? But we out of here, you know what I mean? We out of here.
That's good, man. That's good. So all right. One thing though, you know, I seen you was on that. You had a video on your page, whatever, and it's from the Survival Tour, whatever. And there was like some rappers that I wasn't really familiar with, you know what I mean? But like, and you know, even D.Jones himself, you know what I mean? He, you know, like I said, not everybody might not know him, whatever, but still, he's still like on a different level than you know what we can maybe even locally that we can even fathom, whatever. So like, can you like explain a little bit about the levels that kind of exist in music, and like, because that looked like a big stage, and they were opening up for Dave East, basically. It was a Dave East like tour, you know what I mean? Like, so like, how do you even get to that level? You know what I mean? To open up for Dave East, like, how do you get there? What do you got to do? Like,
first, this is crazy, bro, because like East been one of my favorite rappers for a couple years now. Before I met him and everything. You know what I mean? And a couple years ago, like, we dropped a survival like documentary, and they was on tour and shit. And that was the first time I seen D.Jones. I was like, not the first time I seen him. That was my first time seeing him since like back in the YouTube days. So I'm like, oh, shit, I remember this nigga, yo, like, oh shit, he's still doing this thing. That's what's up. You know what I mean? But watching that shit, I was like, man, inspired. Like the dude Millie's, like, hearing his story. You know what I mean? Like, that's how I started tapping into Millie's, and I started like looking up his interviews and just trying, you know what I mean, listening to his story and shit. You know what I'm saying? So like about a year and a half, 2 years later, yo, to be on the survival tour is like insane, cuz like I'm like, I watched that shit like mad times, cuz like what the fuck? So I watched that shit a couple times that week. Like, yo, this shit is like I'm
here, like I'm behind the scene, like I'm shooting, I'm the one that, you know what I mean, I'm the one getting the content for this, like, you know what I mean,
and
like,
it keeps you in check, because it's like, you know what I mean, like me, I don't like to sit and do this for too long. You know what I mean? I don't like to sit and get too
definitely,
I'll roll up, I'll smoke to it, like, all right, you know what I mean? And it's like, I know one day, like in the future, I'm gonna look back at this shit. Like, this is just the first couple steps, but niggas gonna look back one day and just really sit with it. You know what I mean? But yo, when you around like bigger artists, it's the energy. You know what I'm saying? Like, the energy, the energy is strong. You know what I'm saying? It's all energy for real. You know what I'm saying? And when you see how people like move, you see how people carry themselves, you start seeing why people are where they're at. You know what I'm saying? Shit. And it's like,
well, all right, so be like, that's abstract though. Like, you know what I mean? Can you tell us a little bit, like, you know what I mean? Like energy, like what you mean? Like, how do they carry themselves? Like,
like, for instance, like what we was just talking about earlier, like just working, hard work. It's like success is like, what I'm seeing it's like, like when you be like, yo, when you see somebody mad big in the game or something, you be like, man, this nigga in the Illuminati or something. It's like, how the fuck this nigga make it or something? You know what I'm saying? You just you don't believe it. It's just be hard work. Like, for instance, like when I start getting around certain people.
Oh yeah, okay, People, they had to sell their soul to get to that.
Yeah, like once you know what I mean? Like you be thinking shit like.
See, I would think that you would believe, like just listening to your rap, I would think that you would believe in that type of stuff. So, but you're saying just in general, man, working with these, you know, seeing Dave East and working with these, it's just a different energy. Like these guys, like they work hard.
Yo, listen, like when I got around the lifers, like Jones and these niggas, it was like, it was, to be real with you, was something that I was always trying to do around here. When you see like a group of people that all work hard, that all work together as a team, there ain't like no egos involved. Like, you ain't even got to ask a nigga to do shit. Like, nigga, your hands full, nigga, grab an extra bag out your hand. You feel me? Like, everybody, like, a team that work as a solid team. Like when bro drop a tape, when Jonesy drop a tape, niggas are all throwed up on they social media platforms as like their profile pic. Like it's
different
kind of support, you know what I mean? And when you trying to get certain people in your area, or you're trying to get a couple heads together to do shit, everybody want to do their own thing and shit. Or somehow niggas don't want to be like, well, yo, this guy got the light. Let's get behind this nigga and push this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
we all make it. At the same time, right? Still doing their own thing. You just
I just talking about that type of stuff. You know what I mean? Like, yeah.
So like when I start getting around, it's like that's what I'll be realizing. Like, yo, I'll be like, you be around, like energy attracts like energy. That's what I mean by energy.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like you be around people that you be around for a certain kind of reason. You know what I'm saying? Like like I was saying, bro, like you work hard enough, bro, you keep doing this shit, bro. Like don't ever think too small, bro. Like this, you just doing some little local podcast. Like that's how this shit.
Okay.
You know what I mean? You be like, damn, I interviewed Benny the Butcher, I interviewed this nigga, that nigga, and it started from this, and that. And that's what I'm saying. You've been doing the same thing that you've been doing. You just maybe adding a little more sauce to the shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It might be other podcasters or something you might have tried to work with or might be trying to work with that giving you the runaround until you get to where you gotta get at, and then like you feel the niggas' energy change, and you be like, then you start working with bigger podcasters, and you be like, yo, these niggas got the same drive I got. That's
you know
what I'm saying? Like that's what the shit like, you know what I mean? Like a lot of niggas don't got no drive. Like I call them thinkers, you know what I mean? Like like this is what it is. You got niggas, they sit around all day, they think about the moves they want to make, they think about my language, I gotta edit. They think about the music.
Nah, you
they think about, but they don't do nothing. They just thinking about it for next, weeks and months go by, years go by, and they still going off their old shit. Then it's like, yo, we here, Greenlight here, and we cutting that shit out. We pushing the bar high around here, cuz, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We trying to push the creativity and the work ethic as high as it can go. You know what I'm saying?
I feel you, bro. I feel you. And I ain't gonna lie, like for a while before I started this, I was a thinker, man. I was just like, yeah. And then but once you jump into it, like you in it, you know what I mean? It's like, yeah, it's like, yo, it's like a part of my life. It's like a part of my schedule. Like, it's my baby. Like this shit. Like ain't no like even if I don't have a guest, I still drop episode, nigga. We go do this. Like I mean, I feel comfortable too. We gonna do a solo. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Shit, y'all gonna hear me. Y'all gonna get this content. You know what I mean? We're gonna still push the envelope. So that's as good. So all right, so that's good, man. Yo, shout out to you, man. Everything that you're doing, man. But last topic we're gonna talk about, and it is about content, man. And me as a content creator, and I kind of asked you kind of some questions about this last night, whatever. And I'm trying to understand a little bit. So you got, you're rare, you know what I'm saying? And you know what I mean? You got your own music on your YouTube channel, you know what I mean? You do have a, working relationship with D.Jones. So obviously you got some of that content, whatever on there, you know what I mean? And then like you're doing videos for all these people that are paying you and this and that, whatever. Is you cooking. I mean, you got a lot of content up there. You know what I mean? And so then, but I wonder though, like, some of these videos, some of these artists, they got their videos on your channel. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. Like, is there ever any type of instance where like, cause when we talked, whatever, I was like, yo, do you just put it up? And he was like, yeah, I mean, if I shoot the video, I put it up, whatever. And I'm thinking like even though it's your work by design, like you did it, whatever, like, is it okay for you do you feel like it's okay for you to like put up other people's music videos, like if they don't ask you to, you know what I mean? Cause it'd be one thing if like, your world star, like obviously I got a video on YouTube, whatever, it ain't getting that much whatever traction, and then I decide I'm gonna drop that bread, I'm gonna get it to put on world star, and yes, they're kind of amplifying my content, whatever, but like I think some of these people, they don't even necessarily have like pages or whatever, and it just feels like you're getting all their views. Like how do you reconcile that? Like are you doing them a favor? Because it's one thing too, if you're doing videos for free, then yes, that's your content. But like, I feel like if I paid you, bro, unless I tell you to, don't put my shit out. Don't put my shit on your page, man. Like, but like, have you ever gotten into any run-ins or anybody saying anything or what, or no?
Oh yeah.
Really?
Like a lot of people I done shot for, they like probably half of them, they had a YouTube channel or they
See, and that's what see, and that blows my mind, bro, because I'm like I don't know, like obviously to put out a podcast, you gotta put it on Spotify, you gotta put it on, like you gotta distribute it through something, whatever, you know what I mean? And it didn't take but 5 episodes for me to say, like, because I was already doing video anyway, and then people was like, yo, where the visuals at? Where can I find it? Where can I see the whole thing? Because they just seeing clips. And I was like, all right. And you know, everybody has a YouTube channel, technically. You know what I mean? If you got a Google account, you got a YouTube channel. Like
these people, they probably don't even know that for. Like I'm saying, like,
yeah, like and that's why I be like, yo, subscribe. Like, yo, you have a YouTube account. Just hit the fucking, just hit the button. You know what I mean? Like,
nah, G shit. Yeah, so like half of the guys, you know what I mean? Like they don't got that many subscribers, or they don't have that much traffic. Or
okay.
Like, I didn't even have like I never had like nobody like, yo, don't put it on your joint. Like let's say out of like all the videos I shot, man, like 90% of the niggas, they don't say nothing. They just like throw it up. Like that 10%.
Okay.
Boom, like, yo, just make sure you email it to me too. You know what I'm saying? So
okay.
they gonna put it on their joint too and stuff. Like I just.
Oh, so not that many even put it on their own channels.
Yeah, like they don't even put it on their own joint. You know what I'm saying? So like when they see, because like I went to a lot of like, you know what I mean? You know how you tapped into local artists and stuff? Like people have that many subscribers and stuff. Like a lot of people don't even have over 1,000. You know what I'm saying? Let alone 100.
Yeah.
And that'd be one thing too, where it'd be like sometimes you run into an artist that like a nigga take his music mad serious. Like, yo, nigga, I'm the best, nigga. Nigga, I'm the best, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Eventually go to his YouTube channel and be like, damn, this nigga got like 35 subscribers or something.
Yeah.
You be like, damn, bro, like.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, like I'm looking at view, you know, because you could go to the about section, you can see how many views a nigga got, and then that be exposing niggas, man. Like you be like, oh,
you ever see a nigga channel have like 20 subscribers and then they video got like 5,000 views? Yo, it be a lot of that shit going on, man. A lot of niggas be buying views for real, man, and be like stunting. Like,
so, all right, well, you said buying views. So, like, I don't know how to buy views. I know how to do Google Ads. I know how to do Google Ads.
Yo, I got showed this shit a couple years ago, bro. It like blew my mind.
See, but that type of stuff can really hurt your channel, though.
Yo, it gets tricky, but like niggas can do it with YouTube. Niggas can do it with, you could buy Instagram followers. You could buy Instagram likes. You could buy a comment.
Like, I know you can do it because I hear it. You know what I mean? People and you can see some stuff happening. Yo, you're like, oh, that don't add up. Whatever,
game, bro. Is you know what I mean? You can buy that shit. It's like when you play the game, you can buy the outfits or buy new weapons and shit. Like that's what this shit like. You know what I mean? You got people who you could do it the authentic way, and you got a lot of people out here too that be faking the funk with shit. You know what I'm saying? Faking the funk with playing with the numbers. You know what I'm saying? And like. Just like acting like niggas is lit or doing this and doing that. You know what I'm saying? Like, the time we living in now, bro, it's like numbers don't mean nothing. They tweaking even like people in the game. That's how they tweaking the numbers and shit. Nobody playing by fair numbers no more. You know?
By the rules,
like, this whole shit be like it's based off the relationships that you got with people. You know what I'm saying? People that you meet like that. That's what this whole shit is. For like you could buy like I thought this shit was like, yo, all right, you could keep dropping music and shit, right? You can keep putting music out, and then one day, nigga, that shit you gonna wake up and it's gonna have millions of views. Like it's just gonna go viral one day.
Yeah, no.
Like I mean that can happen. I'm not saying it don't.
No, you can't. Yeah, it depends on somebody. The right person shares it.
Then when you playing in the world, when you like, yo, you working mad hard for shit. And you sharing your video and networking, everybody see you trying to get out there, and then nigga, you just find the right joint and buy 1,000 views, or buy 10,000 views for like $5, $10. You know what I'm saying? And it be bots and shit. Like it should be bots. These niggas from India that got like no profile pic. You know?
Yeah, that's dirty. That's
shit,
dirty.
Bro. Niggas be faking the joint, bro. Like, nah, that's why I be like, who you know for real? Like. Because they go buy the numbers and shit. Ain't shit. Niggas ain't going to fucking buy right here, my nigga. Or
Yeah,
None
I
of that
feel
shit.
you.
For real,
I
for
feel
real.
you.
It's all fabricated. And I see through the whole game. That's why I was like, I can't wait to get on here and talk to my nigga, bro. You be up here for it as long as you want, bro. Because a lot of these niggas be faking the funk, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, niggas holding on to old shit or the shit like high school. You know what I mean? A little popularity.
Yeah. I could see that. I mean, yeah, getting into the content game and just seeing how like the shadiness, and I'm like, why are people hating on each other? Like, you know what I mean? Especially like I said, if I'm out working you, don't be mad because I'm out working you. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Don't misguide the people. Like, that's where I be at. Don't like this whole shit, bro. This whole journey and what niggas is gonna see. That's what I'm saying, bro. Niggas gonna look back at this interview and be like, yo, like, bro, this shit just getting started, bro. Like, after this interview,
that's what's
you
up.
gonna
I
have
know.
niggas want to get on here and pop their shit after this interview. Tell you, watch after this joint, you post these clips. I seen a couple of the last. I seen a few joints before and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I fuck with Fiend joint. Fiend was giving up a lot of Z Rich. You know what I'm saying?
Z Rich.
Giving out mad gems on that shit. I was tapped in.
He really was.
I ain't seen too many, but the ones I seen, they was all fine and shit. But after this one, you gonna have a couple niggas, you know what I mean, want to pop this shit out.
Tapping in, right? Yeah. Like, oh yeah, I gotta get on there. And it's growing, man. It's definitely growing, man.
This one here, everybody gonna want to work after this, my nigga. Like,
Yeah, that's what we talking about. We talking about hard work, man. And like I said, like, yo, you got hundreds of videos. I got hundreds of videos, and obviously we do two different things, whatever. But like, it's that content. I'm seeing you. I see how much you post, and I'm like, oh, I gotta, you know what I mean? Like, it's that that iron sharpens iron type stuff, man. And like, that's the type of people I want to work with. You know what I mean? Like the people that's work. And I'm always now I see it like just, you know, sometimes some rappers and stuff like that, they might not be the most skilled, whatever, but like they put that fucking work in, you know what I mean? And that's why the person that you think you better than, like, you know what I mean? Like niggas be local rappers and they be like, I'm better than this rapper, I'm better than this. But it's like, bruh, but do you put in that, do you got that drive? Do you put in
go ahead, I ain't
you know what I mean?
Like that's it. Like this whole joint, like to do this shit, you gotta have to be a artist in the shit. You gotta either have a bag for real, or you gotta know somebody.
Yep.
That's the only or unless you going like I said, nigga, mysteriously go viral. But then like you could be like viral on the social media, but then it'd be like you be seeing a nigga video, nigga, like only a couple hundred views and shit. You be like, now the fuck, like man, stop playing. That's what I'm saying. Niggas be out here. Niggas got a whole like story how they made this shit up. And I got like, bro, I would see through this shit, cause like, nah. See, like the thing is, bro, like, and I told niggas this, like I know artists, like, I know a couple artists and shit that got a platform that got they charge a certain price for a feature. And I told niggas that shit, certain people I told a couple people that shit, like 8 months ago. Within that 8 months, niggas had already spent that money, which you could have saved up that had that feature. Like niggas is fucking about like Conway, Benny, like what's that fucking Gilly the Kid and Wallow, like niggas be having a large following by like multiple different people and shit. I'll be like, yo, you could do features with this nigga, that nigga, this nigga, because it's like this shit is like a pyramid, right? And let's say at the top of that shit, you got like Nas or Jay-Z or somebody. That might be somebody like that they signed to, like J. Cole. Or like East somebody. And then under that be niggas that they signed to that's in their camp. Then under that, you got a bunch of niggas under here at the base of the pyramid at the bottom, like me, and still trying to get seen. And still ain't elevate and get pulled to that second level yet. Where they right here. 2 levels below right there, the tippy top. You feel what I'm saying? So I'll be trying to tell niggas, yo, you gotta have a bag with this shit. Not like you don't have $10,000, $5,000, nigga. At least a 1,500 at least. Like niggas won't even be willing like to invest in their own career, bro, and be wondering why they be sitting in the fucking crib mad thinkers because they thinking about shaking and moving and they not doing nothing. Because niggas don't be willing to spend their own money. You know what I'm saying? They rather have somebody. They be more comfortable with somebody else putting up that bag for them.
Yeah, but the thing is that once they put up that bag, now they own that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's
bullshit,
you know what I mean? So that's where you get it. Like it's of course. I mean, the goal for a lot of people is to get signed, whatever, and everybody can't be independent. Sometimes you do need that label pushing or whatever, but at the same time, before you get to that point, like Kanye, I mean, granted, he was already established, but he put up $38,000 of his own money to like put out through the wire. You know what I'm saying? Like no label push. Like you gotta put your ads in. You gotta do what you gotta do. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta fucking pump out content. You know what I mean? Like, and I know music is a little harder. Like it ain't like everybody can't rap. You know what I mean? Like make content that often, or you know, budgets, whatever. But like whatever you got, you should be promoting that stuff and all.
Yo, that's another thing, man. Like I be trying to tell artists, like I'm like, yo, there's no reason why I should be sharing your video more than you. Like
yeah,
I mean? Like I've been sharing this shit like 5-10 times a day sometimes. So I'll be having to talk with certain artists like, yo, run that shit up, cuz get niggas in their bag, fam. Like, yo, run that shit up, fam. Like, I listened to this dude, it was on the TED Talk joint, millionaire. He was talking about like, yo, if you're not sharing your content at least 15 times a day, he said, you fucking insecure. And that's exactly how he said it on the joint. Now the people, he's like, nah, you insecure because you worry about the likes, you worry about this not getting enough comments or what people gonna say, or if I'm sharing it too much and all that shit. Like, nah, niggas be you see me.
Okay, because I wonder, because I be sending stuff to people, like, and I be like, sometimes I be like, am I spamming? But I be like, I don't give a fuck.
Shit, bro, run that shit up. You know what I'm saying? Run it up. If they get tired of seeing it, they could block you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So.
Yeah, because you don't realize, and that's another thing too, man. Sometimes people think they're shadow banned, but it's like, no, like you just don't realize, like, it's just natural. Like some of your content doesn't reach, like the normal person might just think like, oh, I got this many followers, that many people should see it. Like, no, it don't even, the way the algorithms be working, yo, I don't be seeing half of the people's shit. You know what I mean? Whatever. Cause it's like, maybe I don't interact with that person enough, whatever. But like, so yeah, like you gotta, if you making content, you gotta be a little bit of an asshole, like, you know, whatever, or you gotta be more secure with yourself, and put it out.
Shit, turn into a beast. You know what I'm saying? Turn into a beast. That shit, like, like it'd be. So I'll be like, yo, niggas can't tell me. Like I knew it. Like this, this ain't nothing right now. Like I'll be saying like, yo, this shit look cool and shit, but it's like, bro, the levels I know niggas is gonna hit. This is light work right now, bro. Like, this is light work. Like, niggas is really trying to, like, go after and go get it. Like I'm talking big, like, movies, like, directing movies for in the future. Like, all kind of shit. Like, all this is just a stepping stone, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, G shit, bro. That's how I knew. Like, I knew shit was like this. Like, I felt this way for years, bro. For years. Because that's why I'm like, niggas think I'm crazy. Because niggas think I'm crazy. You could ask, like, there be heads that be like, they be like, yo, fam, like, you said that shit, nigga. Like, I said it 3 years ago. Like, I said those shit that's going on. I said it. The niggas I chill, pull up on smoke with, I called this shit. So what I'm saying now is like, I already know what's about to happen, what's going to come. You know what I mean? Real shit.
Mm-hmm.
Real shit. I just
Facts, man. Facts. Yo, that's good, man. That's good. Yo, tonight, man, did you have a good time, bro?
Vibing, man. Niggas been cooking.
I know, man. Definitely cooking, man. Just to the audience, man, if y'all still watching, man, you know, I need y'all to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. You know what I mean? We cooking. Real good interview with my guy, man. This is a guy, like I said, I've rubbed shoulders with this guy, man. I've been behind the scenes. I seen how he worked, man. Y'all need to, you know, if you ain't already tapped in with Greenlight, man, y'all need to tap in with the boy, man, for real. So, before we go, where can people find you, friend?
You can find me on Instagram, ShotByGreenlight, same as YouTube, Facebook, ShotByGreenlight TV. I mean, tap in, man. TikTok, ShotByGreenlight. I ain't on that shit too much though, but
I know TikTok, they be blocking my shit, man. They be muting my shit.
Yeah,
Okay,
like,
all right. See, I'm like, yo, I swear these other people's stuff be more vulgar than what I'm putting out. Like,
and they ass whoop, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, and I'm like, I seen like child abuse. I seen child abuse on there one time. Like, and I'm like, bro, what the fuck?
This shit crazy, man.
So,
yeah.
So do you have anything to plug? Do you have anything coming? Anything to look forward to?
Man, right now, I don't know what's going on right now, and I really like it like that. That optimism. I don't know about no shows coming in the future or nothing like that, you know what I'm saying? So I'm out in the middle of the ocean right now, you know what I'm saying? But I'll see you later. You know what I'm saying? Land Hoy soon. You know what I mean? So stay tuned, you know what I mean?
Stay tuned. That's what's up, man. That's what's up. Hey, yo, man, a pleasure having you, man. And like I said, we're gonna wrap, you know, I'm gonna share this, and you know, we definitely gonna run this up, man. And yo, again, y'all,
what you say? Part 2 or something soon one day. Huh?
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, you definitely welcome back, man. Whenever, you know, we had to get a little group here or something like that.
Go live or something, you know what I mean?
Okay, yeah, I know you wanted to go live. We talked yesterday. You was like, yeah, we can go live. I was like, nah. I was like, hold on, man. Let me do some things, whatever. But yeah, we could do that. You know what I mean? So, yo, this is another episode of 280 Plus Podcast, y'all. We out. Peace. Let's go. That's my guy.